Fast carbs versus slow carbs for bulking. It's a confusing one because you read in the media, it says, oh, white rice bad, high glycemic index, digests too quickly, too much of an insulin spike, stores as body fat, causes insulin desensitization and metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes, and don't eat cornflakes because cornflakes has a higher glycemic index than even sugar.
I'm scared of it now. I don't want to eat rice anymore.
I'm not just talking about rice though. I mean, it's like if you look at the glycemic index of a lot of the bodybuilding foods that we eat, the bodybuilding foods, the ones that we use for clean bulking, have a higher glycemic index. They digest quickly. They create an insulin surge. It's the opposite of what the media says. So how do we reconcile the two? Is it just totally different for bodybuilders? A sedentary person should follow the glycemic index, and a bodybuilder needs to actually get them in faster?
There's a time and place for everything. So if you're really eating a lot of carbs for an off-season bulking protocol, you need something that digests faster, and that's going to be a rice or maybe an oatmeal without gluten, something like grits, because the gluten slows the digestion down. Not everybody can digest it all. So you get something like grits, and that digests pretty fast, or cream of rice. And then, if you don't have enough calories in the evening, you add a little bit of a slow digesting carb to that, so you have a sustained release throughout the night. So let's say you do the whole day you do rice, and then the last meal is half a kilo of sweet potatoes, which is only 100 carbs, but it's going to be a slower release. Yeah. So that would trickle down, the carbohydrates and absorb the amino acids.
But sugar is bad for bodybuilding, right?
Not necessarily. It depends on which sugar you have. So if you have high fructose corn syrup, your liver's going to explode and produce a lot of cholesterol and triglycerides. But if you have something like higher branch cyclic dextrins, or shaped like a cone, and it can pull amino acids into the muscle, it's more beneficial because you use it as a delivery mechanism. But it doesn't mean that you can slam 100 carbs of high branch cyclic dextrin post-workout. Not a lot of people can stomach that. You can slam maybe 10 grams with 10 grams of BCAAs and then a scoop of whey protein and maybe some collagen peptides 1 and 3. And that would give you basically a perfect post-workout shake. Yeah, or you could be cheap and add some honey. I used to do that all the time. Because 20 years ago we didn't have... When I was 16, we didn't have high branch cyclic dextrin or glucose powder or whatever. We just put honey in a shake and slam it for the insulin response, and it would work.
Do you worry about, like, honey has a lot of fructose, table sugar has sucrose, which is dextrose and fructose, right? So it's got half of it, the dextrose goes into the muscle, and half of the sugar for the table sugar goes through the liver, right? And if the liver's full,
spillover of triglycerides.
That's a problem.
But it's if you only have, let's say you have 25 grams of sugar from honey, right? A percentage of that, I'm not exactly sure which one, but it's fructose. Now, most of that fructose should be able to be stored in the liver, even if you have already been eating carbs during the day, because you deplete some during the workout. It's just about excess. One can of Coke, Coca-Cola, not a bag of Coke, a can of Coca-Cola, has 30 grams of fructose. High corn fructose.
Yeah, well, depending on what country. Some countries actually have real sugar, but in the United States, it's high fructose corn.
So, and you can easily pound 3 of those per day. That's a problem.
Okay.
That's a problem. If you if you hold a tub of, or you add 1 tablespoon of honey, it's about 25-30 grams. It's a generous tablespoon to your shake. Then I don't see a problem there. And again, if you're getting fatter, you cut it out. You go by body fat. You go by how your body feels. So if you feel you're getting a little bit of volumization, a little bit of a pump, honey is for you. If you don't get that, add something else. Add waxy maize or high branch cyclic dextrins. Food is only as good as you can digest. Not everybody can digest carbs or protein or fats at the same rate. So you just, you buy a tub of honey and you fry it for a week until it's finished, and then you buy a tub of waxy maize. Carbolin, high branch cyclic dextrin. So you go through all the products and you keep a log of what is beneficial for you. And you can do the same with rice, you can do the same with sweet potato, normal potato, cream of rice, oatmeal. You build up a portfolio of stuff that you can and cannot digest. You keep a list, you log it like the old school bodybuilders used to do before the internet. You just try it for a week and then you review that food product. And then at the end of your off season, you've tried maybe 50 different food products and supplements. Now you know exactly what you can and can't have. And you take all that knowledge into prep, and then you're unstoppable.